And the members of the Nagaland Assembly on Thursday passed a resolution unanimously with regard to Assam-Nagaland border row. Well, as per the resolution, a select committee of the House must be constituted to examine all aspects of the border issue and submit its report within a period of 3 months. The 10-member committee in this regard shall consist of Chief Minister Nephew Rio, Deputy Chief Minister Y. Patton, Leader of Opposition TR Zeliang and 7 other members of the House. Further, the members sought Union Home Minister Amit Shah to ensure maintenance of status quo in letter and in spirit in disputed till settlement of issues. And additionally, the House also sought that the border issues should be amicably settled outside the court by the two state government by involving local communities from both sides. Meanwhile, speaking on the border issue, Leader of Opposition TR Zeliang stated that all the interim agreements signed between the government of Nagaland and Assam was a one-sided agreement. Zeliang also stressed on the fact that both states must implement status quo in letter and spirit and that fresh agreement must be signed between both the sides.
Yeah, if we go through all the agreement, interim agreement signed between the government of Nagaland and Assam, it is, we can see one-sided agreement because the restriction has been imposed on our side, but there was no restriction imposed on the Assam side. So the word status quo, I mean, if we are to implement the status quo, it should be in letter and spirit in both sides. No activities should be carried out within the dispute area, be it oil operation or tea garden or deforestation, establishment of village or township within the dispute area should be completely stopped on both sides. Then we can say that justice is there out of that agreement.
And Zeliang was of the view that both the states should constitute a local committee with indigenous people of Assam as members and the same from Nagaland.
But two, since this matter has been dragging on in the court for the last so many years, and Supreme Court also has suggested that local commission can work out a formula to compromise and study the ground reality. That was suggested by Supreme Court. And on top of that, they have appointed co-mediators, appointing the senior advocate of the Supreme Court. So going through all this situation, the most important thing before us is both the states should constitute local committee. Members should be indigenous people of the Assam and from Nagaland side. The same committee should be constituted. And both side people to people contact can only come to an understanding. And the matter can be resolved amicably.
Besides, Zeliang also suggested that the House may constitute a parliamentary panel to study border dispute and submit its report within a stipulated time period.
They have suggested 3 points for adopting the resolution in the House. The one is that Assam-Nagaland chronic border issues should be amicably settled outside the court by involving local communities from both sides. One. Number 2 suggestion was that the House may also resolve to recommend to the Union Home Minister or Prime Minister for strictly implementing the status quo in letter and spirit. And number 3, this House may also constitute a parliamentary select committee or parliamentary panel to study the border dispute issue and to submit each report within 2-3 months so that the state government can take it forward to government of India, and the state chief minister can discuss together and resolve the issue amicably.